We greet you with love, dear one, and we say to open your heart wide through the imagination, much as when you were a child or before entering fully into adult years, becoming bogged down with work and family and responsibility. At that time in life when young and freer in sensation and belief in the self, you allowed the self to notice the beauty in the world around you. At times it was simply watching the clouds and marveling at their creation, or noticing the beauty of a flower or a tree, the grasses, the wind moving through them. And in that recognition, more occurred than the simple visual effect or sensory pleasure. What occurred was an inspiration within the heart, essence, the energy flowing through. You allowed yourself to marvel. You allowed yourself to be affected. Now to return to this state of creative expansion and openness, welcoming the self to be inspired, there must be a shift consciously within the desire. There must be the stating of the self in thought or voice or in writing of some sort of acknowledgement that you choose to be inspired. And to do this is simply through thought, through acknowledgement. You may do so now. It is as simple as stating, I choose to be inspired by life that occurs around me and through me. I allow myself to drink and take in the beauty of life, of the air that I breathe, of divine spirit that flows through me. To see the colors and essence and the effects of these in the world, in and through others expressing, and through my own being. I allow my eyes intuitively and physically to see the beauty in the world, to let go judgment, fear, and harshness, and to expand with opening to grace. And when you find the self, dear one, closed and hardening, consciously shift your thought to this. Now you may immediately feel the effect and you may not. But the more often you do it, and genuinely allowing the self to think, to open, in this way, so it shall occur more freely. How this affects the opening of the heart to feel, to perceive, to flow within as love essence. That it is of a similar frequency of vibration. And as you take in the beauty that is around in life, for there is always something to see as beauty and inspiration. You may imagine, if you choose, that you are breathing in that inspiration, that it flows into your heart center, and that from there the light shines outward, expanding through front and back regions of your body. Within your chest, the heart center, there is a glowing golden white light tinged with hues of pink. A lovely vibration. A singing song, a dance of harmony. And allow yourself to know that it resides within you. A purple healing glow comes in, fuchsia. Flowing through, it moves. The various tones and color, for they represent different vibrations, frequencies, tones of sound, harmonics. And with that child aspect mentioned before, allow yourself to see or to know, to feel, to play. For truly what has been lost is your innocence, has it not? And when you look within the self, the heart, you see many doorways and narrow passages darkened by heartache, by pain, by anger and greed. And allow this light as a spotlight, as a flashlight, so to speak, to move into these regions. Just imagine. And see it lit up. Each passage becomes brilliantly displayed. Darkness melts away. The doors open. They dissolve completely. And in their place is an expansive space filled with brilliant light and color, flowing and moving, cascading about. Dissolves the darkness. And you see from the center of your being and your heart center that this light shines, pulsing, flowing out in every direction. It flows up through your body, consuming tissues, organs, and muscles and bones and blood, cells, to the very finest, smallest particle of essence. It moves through your brain, transforming thoughts, enlightening them, quite literally uplifting, removing barriers within your thinking capability. Allow it to flow. Allow it to move through freely, healing, and knowing that it is true. And surrender into it. And at the same time, the light moves down through your body, all organs, all tissue, all bone, all blood, all fluid and cells, throughout your complete physical form, are filled with the radiant colors and lights dancing through your heart. from your skin, your entire body, the light moves outward. Do you hear it? High-pitched tone, the essence. Imagine with your child mind the beauty of thought creation. That all the cells, the atoms, down to the very smallest energy particle within you, which is source, divine, spirit, light, love, all vibrate in this high-pitched, beautiful sound. Shakes free the illness, the negativities that weigh and pull you down. It dissolves fear, if you allow it. And if it helps, you may imagine yourself handing this out, holding these things that have held you back out to the light. And they dissolve. They are gone. You may ask that your highest self, your divine self being, heal them, resolve them, and that the blessings come back down to yourself in physical form. And see yourself as you desire, as you imagine. Now in this part we speak about trust, for we see that within you there is, at times, the dissatisfaction of the life that you live. And as if standing like a cross guard for children going to or from school, you hold up the stop sign to your life unfolding beautifully, creatively, in expressions of love. The reason for this is fear, and the limitations of fear are created often by the voices and ghosts of your past, often from childhood, but perhaps from a spouse, a teacher, a spiritual leader, perhaps carried over from other expressions in which you've lived, perhaps created simply within yourself by the determination to not believe you are worthy. Whatever it is, let it go. To do so, ground and connect with the earth heart. Breathe in from the air around you the glorious divine light that is ever present. As it goes through your body or form, much in the manner earlier described, it goes out through your feet, through the flooring or the earth to the heart center, connecting and grounding you safely with stability. And state, I am worthy. I am worthy. I am worthy of love, of truth expressed through me. I am worthy of living a life of joyfulness and freedom, happiness and pleasure. I am worthy of kindness for myself and others and life at large, for I am a child of God, the divine, the Holy Oneness. And I am blessed, and I receive now these blessings. I ask to see my own reflection as seen through the eyes of God, the eyes of love, unconditional. And I ask that I see through these eyes of unconditional love to view life and others around me in the world. And as I heal myself, I assist others in their own self-loving journey. We raise each other up, for the blessings fall on all. And I give thankfulness for the awareness I am, the awareness that moves through me. And from my core, my center, divine connection expands, rippling out. I turn my thoughts to this with ease, and when I feel trapped or discouraged, fearful, hurt, or angry, I am consciously reminded of the divine connection existing in and through me, and I recenter. My heart open, my third vision expanded, and I am grounded with earth as energy being and with the divine as love. I move to this state with the greatest of ease, expanding, expanding, expanding. Now we say to move your hands into whatever position comes to you. It may be one hand, it may be several. And whatever position your fingers or hands move themselves into that feels comfortable and right, now hold the intention. When I place my hands, my fingers in this position, I recall the oneness of divine light and love that I am. When I hold my hands and fingers in this position, I am grounded with the earth heart and connected divinely as love. When I hold my hands and fingers in this position, I am instantly reminded and centered, grounded and aware, and my heart radiates unconditional love. And hold those thoughts. You can place it in your own wording if you choose. And allow the energy to flow through. Hold your mind and emotional heart center in intention. And moving down into your belly, below the navel. Allow the energy to flow as well out through you. Through the front, through the back region. Allow yourself grounding with the earth heart. And your crown, top of the head, expanded and connected with divine love, oneness, divinity. And your body is as a brilliant beam of light. color strong and true and clear moving through. And in this position of your hands and your fingers, when you do it, you will instantly move back into this space of groundedness and connection, of open heart and manifestation as love. Now when you move on in your day or your nights, and you find that you're feeling down or afraid, or feeling as though separated or closed, whatever it is, emotion and thought you may be feeling, remind yourself to move your hands in this position, and you will feel the change, the shifting. The more often you do it, the greater it comes, until you are naturally vibrating and raised in frequency to this elevation. In closing, we wish to remind you that there is never separation, not ever. The only walls that exist are those you are believing in, that are created through denser emotion and thought. All around you there are helpers. And we hear some of you say, but then where are they? Why do they not hear me? We say that they do. But is your thought aligned with your heart emotion? Move into the state that we have just walked you through. Move into it regularly, daily at least, if not throughout your day and evenings into nighttime. Let it be the first and last things that you do. And your life will shift. It will change. It will enlighten and radiate with love, with higher frequency. And you will begin to see and hear and experience interaction with your guidance more readily, for they are with you. The angelic being, the masters, the guides of divine love and light. We know that the earth walk is difficult, and we accompany you, reaching outward to assist. With much love, we say shalom and peace be. We are the gathering, the masters of ascension and love as divine light. Peace be.